Do you have a preference? Like, if you were to choose, like, if a brand new anime, if you were to choose American or Japanese version, what would you choose?
I don't know, because a lot of it depends on like the period. Like, for instance, if it's Full Metal Alchemist or anything like that, it has to be in English for me, because it's you're talking about Western stuff, and like the main character is Edward Elric, and I just feel like that fits better. And plus, maybe because I'm associated with Vic Mignogna or whatever, and I just love his rendition of it, and everybody who does their voices. Maybe I'm thinking of that. You did say a brand new anime. I honestly don't know, but I do tell you what I'm actually kind of watching the last season of My Hero Academia, and I go back and forth. Like, I didn't watch this whole last season, and now that so much time has passed, I can watch it dub. So I just started watching the dub, and then I can watch it just the same, and I can enjoy it. I can interchange with that one. That and Jujutsu Kaisen. I watch it both, like whatever I feel like it. I actually like Black Clover in the English better, because the main character's voice was obnoxious in Japan.
I haven't watched Black Clover. My brother's been telling me to watch that shit for years, but I'm always like, yo, I'm stacked up on anime. It's like, yo, I still got to get to like shit before that. Jujutsu Kaisen, I like that shit in English, man. That shit is flawless in English. Like, the voice acting, I think Jujutsu Kaisen does what Bleach should be doing better, if that makes sense. As far as like the 1v1s and the humans versus the demons, like, I just like the creativity of the demons. I like the diversity of the demons. I like the way the demons talk, as opposed to Bleach. And I'm actually watching the new season of Bleach. It hasn't done anything.
You can't say nothing bad about that.
I could say a lot of bad about it. I could spend a whole hour saying a lot of bad about
But Bleach crawled so Jujutsu Kaisen could run. That's how.
But no, I would say Yu Yu Hakusho crawled, so Bleach could walk, so Jujutsu Kaisen could walk a little faster.
The main thing I do like about Jujutsu Kaisen is, and this is not just to Bleach or Yu Hakusho, just any anime. They jump people. They jump bad guys. That's what you need to do. And they have no problem doing that. There's been like at least 3 or 4 fights where they jump in the bad guy. And I'm like, yes. Jump him.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. They ricochet hitting them back. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to do. Like, no. We don't need that pride. Like, yo, no, I have this. No, he's trying to kill us and take over the world. Let's jump him.
We need, like, how when Bruce Lee was getting fucking I forget which movie, but Bruce Lee was getting jumped by all the people, all the students, all the people with the freaking white jackets. Yeah, like, we need that type of shit. I like that. I love when people are getting jumped. I love the unfair fights. That's why I love Frieza. I feel like that's why a lot of people like Frieza, is because this guy is ruthless. He don't care about shit, and like, he does what he wants. Like, during that whole tournament in Dragon Ball Super, he was nowhere to be found. He was letting Goku and the whole team get fucked up. He was telling people, he was like, yo, this is how you fight him. Make sure you beat this guy up for me. I'm like, yo, this Frieza is flawless character, man. I love him. And that's also another awesome voice actor for a character, whether it's the English or Japanese. Both is just freaking phenomenal.
No, I agree. There's definitely I know there's some animes that Naruto is definitely one that I cannot do the English. I cannot do the English stuff. I can't do it.
I actually can, even though I like Japanese more in Naruto.
So I guess it's only Naruto's voice I can't deal with. Like, it is too much.
I think it's because an old woman does his voice, and it kind of sounds like an old woman a little bit.
It's gravelly. It stings. It's just crazy. But actually, there is one anime that I actually watched the English. No, I watched the Japanese first, and I do understand that when you watch something first and then you become accustomed to it. But like Hajime no Ippo, the Japanese version is, to me, like a masterpiece. Like the English is good, but when they get to Takamura, for some reason, Japanese, they go hard with him, like that screaming. And it's gravelly and stuff like that. Like I love it. I love it. And the jokes work really well in the Japanese accent and stuff. Also, what is that? What is that anime? It was called Kenichi,
history's strongest disciple. Yeah, in Japanese. I've never watched it in English, but in Japanese it's so good.
I'll tell you,
it is.